Well, hello, everyone. Hello, hello, and good afternoon to you. Well, on behalf of the Jacksonville Transportation Authority, we want to thank you for coming this afternoon, and we are absolutely thrilled to have you with us. Well, the Jacksonville Transportation Authority just keeps it rolling with bold projects, big bold projects, innovative initiatives, and a deep commitment to our community. Just last week, we hosted NAV Day right across the street there at the Prime Osborne Convention Center. We had NAV Day, the National Autonomous Vehicle Conference, right here in La Villa. It was an incredible moment for our city and for the future of transportation. And yesterday we made history again. We officially rolled out our Navy fleet along the Bay Street corridor. Was that not exciting? These autonomous vehicles are now in service as a part of our mass transportation system. Another first for Jacksonville and a proud milestone for the Jacksonville Transportation Authority. And today we are excited to announce a brand new initiative, one that's all about investing in the future of our city and our students. But before we dive into all the details, we have a special welcome from someone who shares our passion for progress. Please join me in welcoming our Vice Chair for the Jacksonville Transportation Board of Directors, Mr. Andre Wallace.
Good afternoon, everyone. As Vice Chair of the Jacksonville Transportation Authority Board of Directors, I'm proud. I'll start this one over again. Good afternoon. As Vice Chair of the Jacksonville Transportation Authority Board of Directors, I'm proud to stand behind an initiative that reflects not just our mission, but more importantly, our values. The Ride to Train pilot program is more than just a new offering. It's a bold statement that transportation is an opportunity. By removing one of the most common barriers that students in technical and apprenticeship programs face, access to reliable mobility, we are helping pave the way for a smoother path to success. We often speak about infrastructure in terms of roads, bridges, and buses, but the most important infrastructure that we can invest in is human potential. And that's exactly what this program will do. The Ride to Train pilot provides students enrolled in certified apprenticeships or technical training programs with free access to JTA's fixed route network for an entire year, beginning today, July 1st, 2025 through June 30th, 2026. Whether you're studying to become an electrician, a welder, a computer technician, or medical assistant, this pass ensures you get to class, to your training site, or to a job interview without having to worry about the cost of logistics in getting there. This isn't just a transit program, it's a workforce development strategy. It's a program that supports the region's growing demand for skilled talent while also creating pathways for economic mobility, especially for individuals who may not follow the traditional four-year college track. I also want to commend the JTA staff, but definitely specifically Councilmember Terrence Freeman and our community partners for designing a program that is both technologically smart and operationally simple. By tracking ridership and students' feedback throughout the pilot year, we're gathering the data we need to assess how this program can grow, evolve, and potentially serve as a national model for integrating transportation with workforce pipelines. This program aligns with the broader vision we share on the JTA board to make Jacksonville a more connected and forward-thinking city. It supports not just where people need to go, but where they aspire to become. To the students who will take part in the Ride to Train program, this is an investment in you, and we want to see you achieve. I'd now like to recognize Councilmember Terrence Freeman for his work in bringing this initiative and idea to the JTA. Councilmember Freeman is the Senior Project Manager for Apprenticeship Programs at Miller Electric and spearheaded this idea with JTA. Councilmember, I'd also like to say a few words. Councilman would also like to say a few words on this big program and what it means to him. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. As he said, my name is Terrence Freeman, and I have the distinct honor of being one of your Jacksonville City Council members representing you all in the at-large position. First, I want to thank Mr. Nat Ford. I want to thank you for your leadership and your guidance. I want to thank his team and all of the men and women that work tirelessly to make sure that people get where they need to get in our town. We know that access is one of the largest barriers that individuals face challenging circumstances to overcome. One of the first ones in my time on council, and if you don't know me, I'll just share it again. My secret sauce on the council has always been if we take care of kids and we take care of seniors, we take care of everyone else in the middle. And these kids' parents have to have places to work and they have to have rides to jobs. But one of the first scenarios that I brought, and I always bring crazy ideas to Mr. Ford, was a situation where I turned on the news and I saw babies standing at the bus stop for hours and hours because there was a shortage of school bus drivers. And Mr. Ford, I don't know if you remember this, but we went round and round trying to get the school board in the room with JTA and trying to figure it out. And you know what? We did. And I want to thank you for your leadership and your leadership and service in that area. Most recently, I had a group of seniors call me saying, Mr. Freeman, the pharmacy just closed in our neighborhood. It's the only place that we can get medicine. And yet again, I go tap on Mr. Ford's shoulder and he says, that's okay. We have the door-to-store program that's already in place. We just got to make sure that we get word to them. You see, I stand here saying that JTA has been a tremendous, valuable partner to me. Now, as he mentioned, I work at Miller Electric, and I can't call it work. It's really walking out purpose every day where I get to work the phones, calling people and introduce them to jobs that lead to careers. 3 years ago, I didn't know much about the trades. I'm a college grad. I'm the son of 2 college grads. But I can tell you I've been baptized in it, and I see our good friends out here, Danny from the ETA, Christina from NEPA, and Kirk from the industries, and thank you so much for everything that you all do. But it led me to start thinking, when we hear about this Jaguar Stadium and 1 million plus man hours to do this job, how are they going to get to work? How are they going to get there? So I went back to Mr. Ford and I said, is there something that we can do? And that is why we got to where we're at today. And I couldn't be more excited about the program. And when we talk about registered apprenticeship programs, and it was my goal when I first came in that Jacksonville be the apprenticeship capital of the world. This, I think, is another step in that direction. And when we think about Jacksonville, registered apprenticeship programs, they offer pathways to skilled trades and technology centers, combining on-the-job training with classroom instruction. These programs, often sponsored by organizations like the Electrical Training Alliance of Jacksonville, which is the ETA, Northeast Florida Builders Association, NEPA, they are designed to develop the skilled workforce. Apprentices gain practical experience, earn wages, and receive nationally recognized certifications upon completion. And I'll just close with our tagline, they get a chance to earn while they learn. Again, it is an honor to be here before you. I don't do things to get a pat on my back, but I'll tell you what, when I see those individuals riding to work, that's going to be all I need to know that my purpose on council is being fulfilled. Thank you so much, and God bless.
Councilman Freeman, thank you so much. Well, at the Jacksonville Transportation Authority, we believe in our students. And under the leadership of our CEO, Mr. Nat Ford, we've built a strong partnership with our high schools and our colleges to identify talented students for paid internships, giving them hands-on experience and a solid foundation in careers in transportation and public service. And we're not stopping there. Today, we are proud to say that students from elementary school through college ride free with the JTA. And now Mr. Ford is taking that commitment a step further with an exciting expansion for our students' Ride Free program. So please welcome our CEO of the Jacksonville Transportation Authority, Mr. Nat Ford.
Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. And Councilman Freeman, thank you for your support. Councilman Freeman, one thing that I'm fortunate here at the JTA is that while many may think this is hard work, it's actually easy work for us. You know why? Because we care about people. And here at the JTA, that is why we're able to innovate and come up with creative solutions, not just to provide transportation, but what does that transportation mean? And in this particular case, it is going to help improve the quality of life for a lot of citizens in our community. So my ride to school, door to store, and now my ride to train is just a continual drumbeat and it reflects our care for our community. So thank you, Councilman Terrence Freeman, for your partnership and your leadership with the JTA, both on ride to school as well as now my ride to train. At the JTA, we believe mobility is more than just a service. It's a catalyst for opportunity, accessibility, and for progress. And that's why I'm proud to announce our latest initiative designed to support the growing number of students who are pursuing technical certifications and skilled trades. This is the Ride to Train program. Launching today, Ride to Train is a one-year pilot program, and this initiative builds upon the success we've had with similar programs like My Ride to School as well as Ride to Read, which has been very helpful in breaking down barriers for students of all ages by connecting them to education, jobs, training, and through what we call the most safe and reliable transit system in the nation. Since launching our My Ride to School program and the university program in the 2023 school year, we provided over 1.4 million free rides to students in Jacksonville. Ridership has increased by 46% over the previous year, and already this year we're seeing an additional 21% increase in ridership. Adding My Ride to Train is just part of a natural progression in our programs to ensure that students have access to our reliable and safe transportation network. So here's how it's going to work. Students enrolled in qualifying programs, ones that lead to an official certification or a certificate of completion, will receive a mobile transit pass that will be sent directly to their smartphones via email. That pass will be used on JTA fixed route services from July 1st through June 30th of next year. To ensure a smooth rollout, each participating program will designate a program coordinator who will provide student email addresses to the JTA via a secure Google form. This will be a streamlined process for us to verify enrollment and deliver passes quickly and efficiently. We could not do it alone. Behind me, we have the JTA Board of Directors who are very supportive of this program, along with Councilman Freeman, but we have some very important people in the audience who are representing some of these apprenticeship programs. We have the Northeast Florida Builders Association. We have the Pipe Fitters and Jacksonville General Apprenticeship Program. We have the Electricians and Jacksonville General Apprenticeship Program. We have the sheet metal workers, and we welcome you to join us in this journey of improving accessibility to career development. For the students who may be new to public transportation, we will actually host training sessions on how to use our system so that no student is left behind simply because they're not used to the JTA system. So we're going to get them up to speed to not use the system just for this certification program that they need to achieve, but also after they graduate, they'll feel comfortable using the JTA system going into the future. So first, we're helping our students reach their full potential and actually dealing with any barrier that gets in the way. We'll take care of the transportation. Second, this gives the JTA a chance to gather valuable insights. As part of the program, we're going to ask the students to give us feedback about the services we provide and how can we prepare them for the future, prepare our transportation system for the future. So in the next few days, we'll be publishing more information, including the eligibility requirements and details. And this program is just a pure example of how we're leveraging transportation as a tool to advance workforce development, as well as supporting underserved communities and driving economic growth in Jacksonville. So at the JTA, we're not just moving people, we're helping them move forward toward new skills, new careers, and new futures. Thank you for your time and attention, and let's make sure that we get the word out regarding My Ride to Train. Thank you. Have a good afternoon.
Now, for more information about today's announcement or any of our student programs, please reach out to the Communications Department, Juliana Johnson or Lynn Opperman. They'll be happy to assist. We want to thank you for joining us today. The future is bright and it's rolling forward with the JTA. Enjoy your day.